Where Is My Mind? Charles Thompson IV, aka Black Francis, aka Frank Black, is quoted as saying, sonically, if you had to pick a song to sum up our band, this would be it. It's emblematic of what we do with that loud, quiet dynamic. The Pixies are known for their switching of the conventional quieter verse and louder chorus to louder verse and quieter chorus. But the chord progression is what I want to talk about today. I think there's a few interesting things that we can learn from it. Let's start with a little bit about the song. A lot of Frank Black's songwriting explanations usually come down to that he was experimenting, just sort of came up with something interesting or unusual, and wrote a song. The song is about a high school trip to the Bahamas. The Bahamas? I suppose we went to Bradford once. When Black was swimming, a small fish followed him, kept poking him, and although the fish wasn't dangerous, it freaked him out. I was like, I have to get away from this f***ing fish. When talking about writing the song, Frank Black says, my ex-wife, Jean Black, when I wrote that song, she was in the bathroom doing her makeup and I was in the other room composing. What happened was, she poked her head out of the bathroom and said, that's a good one. Finish that one. So I think that as an outside observer, she gave me the first indication that there was something about that chord progression or whatever that seemed to resonate. And I guess she was right. The song is in E major. The first chord changes from the 1 chord, which is an E major chord, to the 6th chord, which is C sharp minor. And this has quite a resolved sound that sounds really quite relaxed and at peace. There's nothing too abnormal about it. But then the chord changes from this C sharp minor to G sharp major. G sharp in the key of E is the 3rd note of the scale. The 3rd chord of the key should be a G sharp minor chord. This G sharp major chord is what we call a chromatic mediant. Chromatic mediant just sounds so complicated, doesn't it? But it isn't. All chromatic means is that we're playing notes from outside of the scale or the key. Diatonic means that we're playing in the scale, chromatic means outside the scale. Each chord in a key has a function, and each of these functions has a name. Mediant chords are chords built from any note that is a 3rd away from the tonic. The median is a 3rd higher than the tonic, and the submedian is a 3rd lower than the tonic. A chromatic median is when we play a chord built from the median or the submedian that has notes that are not in the key, so they're chromatic. For example, we could change the 3 chord, which is meant to be a minor chord, to a major chord, or we could change the 6 chord, which is also meant to be a minor chord, to a major chord. These have a really unique but cool sound that can add a different feeling to your music. There are a few other options when it comes to chromatic mediants, and there's a bit more that we can go into, but I don't want to stray too off topic for this song. Maybe I should make a video about chromatic mediants. Let me know in the comment section if you think it's something you'd be interested in. Where Is My Mind changes this mediant chord that should really be a G sharp minor into a G sharp major instead. I think this major 3 chord can lead you really well to the 6 minor chord, but this has a bit more of a secondary dominant sound to it to me. Maybe I should make a video on secondary dominance as well. Let me know in the comments section if you think it'd be something you'd be interested in. But if we take this major 3 chord and move all of the notes a semitone higher, then we end up on the 4 chord, which is what Where Is My Mind does. This chord change adds that element of surprise, and this particular element of surprise perfectly resonates with the sentiment of this song. If you want to try this, try changing your 3 chord in whatever key you're playing in to a major chord instead of a minor chord. It's really that simple. So in the key of C, it will be changing the E minor chord to an E major chord. This chord progression in Where Is My Mind is so strong that the other elements of the song can be incredibly simple. Even though Kim barely sings on it, there's something about her singing that little haunting 2-note riff. The same thing with Joey, he's got a little 2-note thing going on too. It's so simple, and then there's me in the middle singing the wacky cute lyrics. So it's kind of a quintessential Pixies song. It sort of displays everyone's personalities are very strong. The song has something very likeable about it, and I'm not sure what it is. To me, this is it. The song is a simple question. Where is my mind? And every aspect of the song perfectly fits this sentiment, and it's all built on top of this wonderful chord progression. So I don't think that this is the perfect chord progression, but I do think it's the perfect chord progression for this song. If you're interested in chord progressions and want to find some cool ideas that you can add to your playing or your songwriting, then you really need to watch this video next. This video is brought to you by my patrons over on Patreon. Check out the Patreon page where you can get Patreon only content and you can support the channel. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.